right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game between the Lady Panthers and the Lady Tigers from Pitkin.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a good one, Darren. Pitkin's coming in 16-2 off the year. They have some girls that can drive the basket and score some points.
Yeah,
Tip goes to Libby Cross.
Good.
It's like Allie West on her birthday, as they just announced it, is going to be leading the Panthers here against Pitkin. Pitkin's the Rams, right?
Pitkin is the Tigers.
Tigers. Pitkin Tigers, all right.
Oak Hill Rams.
Oak Hill Rams, all right. Pitkin Tigers.
Pass is going to go off Sadie St. Pay. It'll be a turnover.
This is one of those things that you're going to have to see the girls work on, the Buckeye team to work on, is those turnovers that they've been getting by with the last couple of weeks. They're not going to work tonight. And there comes a steal.
St. Pay steals it. She's headed up court in transition and can't finish. And Libby's going to get called for the foul over the back.
Good steal there by St. Pay, couldn't finish. And Charlie Lentz is going to have it at the top of the key, kicks it out to Natalie Nolan. Gets it down low, back to Lentz. And here comes West with the rebound. And they're going to slow it down a little bit.
Another turnover there by the Lady Panthers. And
so, yeah, you drove the ball 3 times, you turned the ball over twice. Like I said, you're not going to get by with it a lot tonight. Pitkin's one of those teams that can get on that run and put them 10 points on the board.
Lynch drives, and she travels.
It's going to be no basket.
No basket, and what's their starters?
Got the asterisks by it. And another turnover for the Panthers. And West will come in, pick it off the back door. It'll be pick and ball. And there is Lentz with her first points of the night. St. Pay at the top, driving around, looking for the opening, trying to run the offense. And that's going to be a timeout for the Lady Panthers. So again, not a lot of points scored in the first 2.5 minutes. I don't know how loud these cheerleaders are going to be on the screen.
So, Josh, who would have thought that we have played over 2 minutes of ball and between these two teams, and we only have one basket?
Yeah, look, that's what I said. Not a lot of points scored, as you can tell. The Panthers hadn't given themselves a chance to score. They turned the ball over 3 or 4 times, you know. And like I said, Pitkin's one of those teams that can get on a 9-0 run before. And Allie West at the top, passing it out to Graves.
Panthers got to make crisp passes. Shots off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Johnson. And Lentz is going to bring it up the court.
Pitkin doing a good job moving the ball around. And
Good
Cross
block
comes
there
up with
by
her first
Cross.
block. And that's going to be Panther ball.
Buckeye's going to keep it. Turnover there for the Lady Tigers.
It was a good block there by Libby. We got a lot going on right here. I can't see anything.
They're just coming to shake hands. Shake hands. West is driving. Graves drives, shoots, and can't put it in.
Yeah, look, the Panthers hadn't made a good-looking shot yet. They can't get their feet set. They're having to kind of give them, shoot up
Miracle
what they can.
for three, no good. Cross with the rebound.
Libby's going to take it all the way.
And they're going to get her for the charge.
And still no points for Buckeye.
That's 2 on Cross.
So Cross goes down with 2 already. Can y'all go that way, Annie? Can y'all move that way, Annie? She don't want to move. Why don't you want to move? Nothing. Okay.
That's going to be a charge. Charges on Nolan for the Lady Tigers. And Pitkin's going to come out in a full court press.
Not sure what happened there.
Can't run with it.
Does she move?
Yeah.
All right, Graves inbounds it. And Markle's going to be up on the West. West makes a good move. Here she comes.
And it's going to be a foul. Foul's on Madison Johnson. It's going to send West to the strike. West can't make the first one. The Panthers are still not on the board. Finally, the Panthers get on the board. With 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Johnson for 3. He's going to be off the mark. And
that's just one of those fouls we don't need to pick up there by Natalie. We were a little lazy getting that rebound. That's going to go against Graves. That'll be her first.
That's Nolan.
Abby Nolan at the line now. And that'll put them up 3-1. Still 4 minutes played in the ballgame, only 4 points scored. As you knew, it was going to be a good defensive game. That's kicked out.
Can't go
Addie
in.
Clanton couldn't get it to fall.
It's like it has a
And
cover over the
Nolan's
bucket
got it.
right now.
Passes it back across to Markle. And there's a steal by Addie Clanton. Can she finish it? And she does. And that'll tie it all up. Knotted at 3.
Shots up and it goes in.
And went in. Had a good play there by Morgan, not picking up the foul for the and one. So she went straight up. And here comes Graves pushing them down. St. Pay under the basket, turn around.
And drills it.
And here we go from scoring absolutely nothing to 5 apiece. And look, it's tit for tat now. You know, we've settled into the game a little bit. We know what they're going to do. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a real barn burner.
So far it is. It's just not a lot of scoring. We thought it'd be a lot of scoring.
So here we go. Lentz on the drive, dishes it back out to Markle. Off the mark. West's going to get the rebound, and here she comes. And they're going to get her for a charge. If she just wouldn't have sold it too much, because she didn't put a lot of pressure on her.
She extended the arm.
But she extended the arm. And that'll be the first against West.
Good look, couldn't finish it for the Lady Tigers. St. Page drives the ball down the court. Dishes out to Graves.
Look, Pitkin's doing a good job of cutting off those lanes where nobody can drive or pass in those lanes.
Back to Strother. Strother's gonna finish it off.
Was a good pass, and Strother will go up and take the lead 7-5 for the Tigers. Tigers, right?
Blocked by Strother. Johnson drives, dishes to Lentz, and she can't get the three to go. St. Pay brings it up the court.
West not on the court now. Looks like she's getting ready to check back in. They are really trapping.
And timeout, Buckeye. Good time to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Holloway Outdoors and Marine, anything you need for boating, fishing, hunting, go see them at Holloway Outdoors and Marine. They're our headline sponsor for our 2025 Buckeye Lady Panthers and Buckeye Panther basketball teams.
Always like to thank BK Distributors, BK Apparel, BK Promotions. Anything you need with a logo on it. Decals, fat heads, trophies, awards, they got your one-stop shop there at BK Distributors, BK Apparel, BK Promotions. They're the headline sponsor for all sports here at Buckeye.
All sports. All right, St. Page going to run point for the Lady Panthers. Drives to Morgan. They're going to get a foul called against Strother, I think. Yep, Strother on the foul.
Strother on the foul. You keeping it now? Good.
No, just for 5 of them. West drives the lane, shoots, and gets the foul. Send her to the stripe. This is 22. That's Lentz. West drills the first one. Hits them both.
Tell Braxton to zoom out a little bit. And that's going to be a charge. That's going to get charged against.
That's going to be charged against Lentz.
Lentz. I'll pick up her first. Excuse me, that's Lentz second. And that's going to be a foul there on Sadie St. Pay, probably.
How'd he get the ball back?
I think they stole it. I don't know. I was putting down fouls. Tell him to not even zoom in hardly at all. So that went against West as well. So that's going to be 2 on Allie. So you got 2 on Allie and 2 on Libby, and also 2 on Charlie Lentz for Pitkin. That's going to still be tied 7-7. And we're down, and that one's going to go in.
St. Pay drills it.
And Markle going to try to replicate it. Couldn't get it. And that's going to be a push on Addie Clanton.
That'll be Addie's first foul.
So each team sitting at 6. Oh. Now it's going to be 5 fouls for the Panthers. 6 for the Tigers. And the first one's good.
Celeste Saucier checks in for Addie Clanton.
So what I have, well, I see Natalie Sims and Nolan and Johnson, the 3 seniors. Sinks both of them. That one went in, right?
That did.
That'll be 10-9. Panthers still claiming on to a 1-point lead as Madison Johnson going to check out. And here comes Sadie St. Pay. And that's going to be another turnover for the Panthers.
Morgan off her foot. And here come the Lady Tigers. 10 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lentz can't get it to go.
Got to be able to rebound it.
Gets her own rebound.
And you'd have rather it went in as she comes out and sinks the 3 because nobody followed her. Everybody knows she can shoot. So that's going to put them up 12-10 at the end of the first. Look, this is a good game. What you have to see if you're the Panthers, you got to clean up some errors that you're making. You're going to have to find a way to open those passing lanes a little bit. Pitkin's doing a fantastic job of cutting those lanes off.
Well, yeah, we're just turning the ball over. I mean, we're being very, very sloppy. We're picking up cheap fouls.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you remember, our MO here for the last couple of weeks is we've been coming out a little slow, and we've been giving up stuff that we shouldn't be giving up. Those easy fouls, not really hustling for those rebounds. I mean, you had Lentz down low there, and that ball was rolling around, and nobody was,
Right.
And they let 2 girls on the backside of it and just rolled right into them. And then we didn't go out and check her to the 3,
And now we're losing. And we had a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
We're losing by 2 now.
That's
We had a
correct.
3-point lead with 20 seconds left.
So, a little bit of a lull here. Not sure what's taking so long. And Lentz down low, kicks it back out. Off the mark, and Libby Craw's back in the game, going to pick up the rebound. And here comes West. She's back in the game as well, driving it, and Markle is staying on top of her. Pass to Sadie St. Pay. Kicks it out, and here comes Addie Clinton. And she gets in trouble and puts the ball on the ground. So they'll call her for the double dribble. That's another turnover for the Panthers there.
What happened?
Traveled.
And Lentz is getting hot.
Lentz makes another one. That's 2 for her on the night. And here comes West. They're going to call this a walk.
The Lady Panthers going to come down here under control and running offense.
Yeah, look, like I said, we're playing scared. And that hit the cheerleader.
It did.
And Markle is full court pressing here. She is not letting Allie West do anything with the ball.
Is it Markle or Miracle?
Well, I would think it's Markle, but every time I've seen that name, it's been Markle, but we can call it Miracle.
I'm not sure. I was just asking. All right, Cross driving.
And that's a carry. So again, the Lady Panthers turn the ball over. This is what Pitkin does, man. They get on them runs. They start putting that pressure on you. There goes Noel and off the mark. But look, nobody's there for the rebound. And then it's going to go back to Blue.
They want it more. They're out hustling. And you can tell they don't lose balls.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not 16-2 for no reason. I mean, they're a good ball club. But like you say, if you come out here and you play to your best potential, I think the Panthers have a good chance of beating them. But, I mean, you look right there. We didn't fight for that ball at all.
That's third chance.
So that's going to put them up 18-10. So they're on about a 9-0 run here. And we're short. And it's coming back. Pitkin ball. And here we go. I look for a timeout from Coach Torrey.
Yeah.
Especially if this one goes in.
That's
and there it is for three.
Nope.
And there's the kick out. That's going to be on 2-1 or 1-2.
That's on Jocelyn Johnson.
So Johnson will pick up. Johnson will pick up her first foul.
Sadie St. Pay and one.
And one.
And that's another one on Lentz.
And that's going to be 3 on Lentz. Look. That's going to be number 3 on Lentz.
And she got a technical. All right, so technical was called.
All right, so I'm not sure what's going on.
All right, so that's 4 on Lentz. She picked up the technical as well. All right, so St. Pay is going to shoot the technical foul. I mean, her one shot for getting fouled on the
All
shot.
right. It didn't
and
go
now
in.
Natalie Graves is going to shoot the technical.
Got it. And there's one. I'd make it 18-13. The biggest news of the night, Lentz has 4 fouls.
Correct.
And we're in the second quarter.
And she makes them both.
With 6 minutes left.
That is huge news.
I mean,
She's coming off a 33-point game.
yeah, look, I mean, she's going to have to check out for a little while, but she's got some teammates here. You're not 16-2 because you don't have teammates, you know.
Right.
She's going to have some big step up here from her teammates.
All right, Panthers going to keep possession coming out of the technical.
Turnaround from Libby, just short.
That's not the shot you're looking for.
No, you need to get a little closer.
Big block there by Cross.
And she's got it.
Can't get it to fall.
So 2 chances on it.
That's
Couldn't
going to be a
get them the
foul
ball.
on Natalie Graves. That's
Natalie's
her second.
A lot of fouling here. Markle coming in. And there comes that pass in those lanes, and it doesn't fall. West with the rebound. And here we come. Those Panthers are getting a little bit of momentum back on their side. They are giving Allie West nothing to the basket.
Need to get the ball in St. Pay's hands because nobody can guard St. Pay.
No, she's probably one of the quickest foot-wise on the court. Here comes Markle down, not wasting any time. She's going to try to get Allie to foul.
I don't know how that wouldn't walk.
So that's going to be
20-14.
20-14.
Lady Tigers leading.
As Abby Nolan does a good job of making that one. Is that Abby Nolan? Or was that Natalie Nolan? Natalie. What we got here?
I think it's a foul on Johnson. That's her second. And it's going to be 1-1.
I don't know what we got. We got to switch sides with the referees. We're talking to the ref about something. Pitkin coach is.
Graves
3 for 3 from the line tonight. And Sophie Morgan to check back in. As they're going to try to beat them down low with Morgan and Cross both in the game. You don't see it a lot. And there it is with the rebound. And she's going to get fouled. And that one's going to be on
11.
Abby Nolan.
So Abby and Natalie must be sisters.
Well, they called that on 33, so that's going to be on Strother is what the scoreboard has it.
Morgan can't hit the free throw.
So that'll be Strother's second.
Misses them both.
And there's a kick out and the shot in and out. But they rebound so well, man, and look for those lanes coming back. That's a good job of putback there after the pass from Jocelyn Johnson.
Off the mark.
And here comes Markle.
Blocked by Allie West. The Lady Panthers have to get control of themselves, quit turning the ball over.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you're going to make those runs, you got to do it while you need to try to do it while Lentz is on the bench. You know, at least to get close to getting back to that lead. I mean, you're still pushing 7 down, but the last 2 times you've come down, I mean, like that right there, that we just let her come in behind us and almost get that rebound because we're standing there waiting on the ball to get to us.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers never stop cutting to the basket.
It's very impressive. Here comes West. She's going to have to go coast to coast and come up. She passes it. I say I don't understand why we do that. Especially since we have a couple of them in foul trouble. If you're close to the basket, I would try to finish it. It's better than a turnover. That's number 33, Alexis Strother. That's going to be her third. So Strother with her third.
Cross hits the first one. Cross hits them both.
So the Tigers are actually shooting pretty well from the line tonight. Here comes Markle, not stopping, trying to get, and that's going to be a charge. As Ryan picks up the charge. And that's going to go against Markle, 15. That's going to be her third. So Pitkin getting in a lot of foul trouble here.
Lewis for 3, good.
And that's going to bring them within 2. And here it is.
That's way downtown. Off the mark. St. Pay.
And they're going to call her for the travel. I don't think she took a step. When you're in the, yeah, I know. I don't think she took a step. But anytime you're moving that much, it's probably going to happen.
3 minutes left to go in the first half of play. 22-20. Pitkin leading.
And there it is. Nolan's good.
And she can shoot it.
Abby Nolan
Pushes the lead back to 5 for the Lady Tigers. Up, and there's a...
I don't understand why we're trying to do so much behind us.
I don't know why we don't slow down and run an offense.
This is what I say. You have several Pitkin Tigers in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Why are we trying to pass the ball so much? Drive the ball to the basket, pick up a foul.
Give it to Sadie St. Pé and let her drive the basket.
If you don't make it, it doesn't really matter because all you're doing is turning the ball over.
That's a travel. And the Lady Tigers give it right back.
So here we go. St. Pé going to end the ball. Right back to her. Take your time.
See her first step. See, that girl can't guard her. Lewis for 3. Off the mark.
Markle at the top. Look, they follow that little screen man so well. It's almost like if you were on the football field, it would be like a trap because that looks like a guard. Just, follow right in behind her.
Nolan checks back in. That's Abby Nolan.
So what you have to say is when two of your main scorers have been on the bench, you have still done a good job of not letting the Panthers come back and even take the lead at all. And look, you're still up by 5. So you have to be, if you're Pitkin, you have to be pleased with when you have your starter sitting on the bench to only still be up by 5. It's going to be 2 minutes left.
Uh-oh, Natalie Graves down.
Yeah, and that's that same knee. Looked like they got caught up a little bit. And she says she's fine.
All right. It's going to stay with the Lady Tigers. Miracle trying to drive. Spins, can't get it to go. Cross with a big rebound. Hands off to West. West is pushing it. Needs to stay under control.
Keep going.
Need to get the ball in St. Pé's hands somehow.
I don't understand why we're passing when we're 6 inches from one another. There you go. Now you got to go all the way.
All right, 2-on-1.
West. You got to get the foul. And we passed it again.
That's gonna be 3 on West, or 4. 3. And Breeley Wallace checks in for Allie West. Minute 15 left to go in the first half of play. 5-point lead for Pitkin.
And there's that kick out. Strother
off the mark.
45 push. That's going to be on Madison Johnson. That's going to be her
first, huh?
I don't know.
Second. And that's going to send the Panthers to the line. Shooting 2. Breeley Wallace at the strike.
Panthers actually staying in this ball game tonight by how well they're shooting at the line. Going to need to pick up both of these. And the first one goes.
The first one.
If the Panthers were not shooting at the line as good as they were, I think this game would be out of control.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the coaching staff made sure that was going to happen. Breeley hits both of them. Brings it within 3. 1:07 left to go in the first half. Pitkin leads 25-22 over the Lady Panthers. Miracle drives off her left side. Good defense there. Back cut, and we haven't got it. Cross gets the rebound, gets it taken from her. Nolan for 3. It's off the mark. Cross steals it. Driving home.
All the way. What was that?
Flop.
What?
A flop.
No foul, just a flop. You call that a flop?
I think that is a foul. I'm not sure.
I haven't seen him do anything. That's why I'm.
And Cross
good.
finishes.
That's going to pull within one. 30 seconds and ticking down in the first half.
Nolan driving. Dishes out. Miracle. That's going to be a foul
On Sadie
on
St. Pay.
St. Pay. I think that's St. Pay's first, which is odd that St. Pay only has one foul.
Yeah, look, she's playing a little. I don't know if they thought some of our shooters were going to get in the bind, let them play defense there and a little bit, save her for the second half or what. I don't know.
17 seconds left.
But Sadie usually plays really good defense without picking up a lot of fouls.
She does. She's so quick. And Nolan misses the first one. And misses them both. Cross is going to get the rebound. Kicks it out. And St. Pay's driving.
You got to just go.
Natalie for three. It's off the mark.
It's going to be white ball.
All right, 8 seconds left. 1 point ball game. Cross driving. Shoots. Can't get it to go. Good effort there by Breeley Wallace. It's going to stay with Buckeye. 1.5 left to go in the first half. Wallace went down there and got it. Good hustle there by Breeley.
1 second. 5/10 on the clock.
Shoot it.
And what a barn burner. That's going to put it 24-25 as Pitkin Tigers are leading the Buckeye Panthers. A lot of foul trouble tonight on both sides. But I would have to say that Pitkin is a little more into foul trouble than the Panthers right now.
I would agree, but I would also agree, Pitkin's a little deeper than the Panthers.
They are that. And look, here's the other thing of it. If the Panthers were playing their type of basketball, I don't think it would be a 1 point game. We've turned the ball over probably. I guarantee you, we've turned the ball over double digits for sure.
Yeah, and Pitkin plays good defense. Don't get me wrong, but these are unforced errors.
Well, look, this is like passes when you're, 3 foot away from each other, and you're passing. You're going the same way.
Right.
I could see if you were trying to cut across or something like that, but. So, anyways, that'll step us
All right,
off.
we're going to go ahead and step off, and we'll catch you on the second half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of play between the Lady Tigers of Pitkin and your Buckeye Lady Panthers. 24-25 barn burner here, Josh.
24-25, not the year, but a barn burner.
Bingo. It's a good game. We knew it was going to be a good game coming in. Slow down.
And here we go. Pitkin is going to bring it in, and already on the court is Lentz. As you know, she's in foul trouble. They're probably going to try to push her as much as they can. Just got to
Miracle drive. Shoots and can't finish, but does draw the foul on Lewis. That'll be Lewis's first.
And that's already going to be a foul here with, what is that, 19 seconds off?
19 seconds.
19 seconds off with a foul.
First one's off the mark.
I don't understand what's going on, the officials and the coach over here.
Makes the second.
So that's going to push it to a 2-point lead here for the Pitkin Tigers as Sadie St. Pay, here she comes. And that's got to be a block.
Foul.
That's going to be on 15.
That's on Miracle.
And that'll put her to number 4, I believe. Yep.
So two of their top producers, both with 4 fouls. That's Lentz and Miracle. Good pass there by Addie Clanton, and Cross can't come up with it.
And here they come. There is Lentz right underneath.
Good pass. They got to look for the backdoor cut.
Yeah, and they're going to have to slow down this run if they're going to try to get on a run. We're coming out a little slow again. And there it is. And that'll be Addie Clanton's third, I believe. And that'll put to the line.
That's her second.
Jocelyn Johnson
misses the first. Lady Tigers usually a very good foul shooting team. Allie West checks in for Lewis. Makes the second.
That'll push it out to a 5-point lead here with 6:58 left in the third. And here we go, passing a long ways. Try to break a little bit of this. We need somebody.
Allie West driving. Can't finish.
Desiree Powell did a good job not filling West. Here comes Lentz. Just like that, we allow that rebound to be made.
Second chance, Nolan can shoot, and it's off. That's going to be Buckeye ball.
You see that little backdoor cut there to get that rebound. We got to stop that. We can't allow that to happen.
Have to find somebody. West pushes it down. Good cut there, and couldn't finish it. St. Pay with a good cut there. That's what they're going to have to do. St. Pay can get to the basket. She's so fast. They have to get the ball in her hand.
Look, I knew coming in, that's going to be Strother's fourth.
That's 4 on her as well.
I knew coming in that they were going to probably not allow Allie West to drive to the basket. And if she did drive to the basket, they were not going to allow her to dish the ball in those passing lanes. And they've done a good job of doing that tonight. So what you're going to have to do now is you're going to have to find St. Pay a way to get in those lanes. Has she sank the first one?
Yes.
And the second one's good.
And the second.
So that'll bring it to a 3-point lead here. 6 minutes, 8 seconds and counting here in the third.
Lynch going to drive.
And St. Pay's going to pick it up.
That's number 2 on St. Pay. It's going to send Lynch to the line, shooting 2.
I think what they're going to try to do now is probably try to get Sadie into some foul trouble.
Lynch hits the first one.
Yeah, I would think anytime Lentz goes to the line, it's a good situation for the Tigers as she sinks both of them. That'll push it to 31-26 for the Panthers. And West is going to take it down. And here she goes. And we turn the ball over. That's got to be at least 15.
And hustling down the court. Pushes it over.
There's Lentz. That's short. Nope. And we still didn't get the ball.
That's going to
And
be
a
off
little
the
bit of
hand.
help from the Tigers there. Look, that's 3 shots, 3 rebounds by the Tigers. So 26-31, West going to be taking it down the court for the Panthers.
St. Pay drives, shoots, and finishes.
That's what you're going to have.
Yeah, you got to have it, man.
I predicted between me and Darren that St. Pay was going to have to take a little bit of pressure off to open alley up. And
Good block there by St. Pay.
But what you need for St. Pay is that little pull-up jumper you just seen right there to fall.
Cross trying to drive. Clanton at the top of the key. Sadie St. Pay for 3. Oh, in and out.
And here it comes. Quickly back down the court.
And Nolan finishes. They call a foul on that?
I'm not sure what the foul is. It's going to be 3 on St. Pay.
3 on St. Pay.
I guess maybe she stood on her, I don't know. I don't think they had any contact. They were.
And Nolan finishes a 3-point play.
So that'll bring it to 6-point lead for the Tigers. And look, man, they are not worried about anybody on the outside at all. They are saying, if you don't drive it, we're going to let you shoot it. We're not doing anything to get out of these passing lanes.
St. Pay can't get it to fall, and they get the rebound.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They're playing back. They're saying, if you don't drive it and score, we don't care.
Here comes Lentz. And she makes it.
She's very quick to the basket, too. That's going to put her. So 36-28, trying to get to that 10-point lead.
Panthers got to stop the bleeding here. And they're going to get a foul call on number 4. That's Desiree Powell. The Panthers are going to have to keep driving the basketball.
You're going to, I think what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to drive straight onto the basket. You're not going to be able to come in from the side there because they're just cutting that off and not allowing anybody to come into that passing lane there. West does a good job of knocking that one down. As the only thing that has kept the Panthers in this ball game is how well they've shot from the line tonight. Because outside of our free throws, we have not shot the ball very well. That's going to be both of them to get back to that 6-point lead there from West.
3 ball is off. St. Pay driving it ball.
Got to go coast to coast now. Just
looks out. They're going to give Addie the 3 if she wants it.
See, we're not able to run anything.
Cross drives, shoots, and can't get it. St. Pay gets it, drives, shoots a jumper, and knocks it down.
There's that little pull-up jumper that you need falling for St. Pay. Take some of that pressure off. And as you can tell, if you didn't drive, they didn't go anywhere.
Nolan for 3 and drains it. And Nolan can shoot.
Yeah, that is Natalie Nolan, the senior. Push that lead back to 7. So every time the Panthers make a little
there she goes, drives, shoots.
Just couldn't handle it.
Can't get it to fall. West on the drive. Nolan for 3.
I'll say this too. I've not seen a lot of times where the Panthers is physically outplayed as far as wind and stuff like that. We're sucking a little bit of wind, and the Pitkin is, they are on one right now. I mean, they're playing phenomenal.
And the Lady Tigers take a 9-point lead with 2:08 left to go in the third.
Yeah, it'd be a fine time to thank our sponsors. That'd be Holloway Outdoors and Marine being the headline sponsor here for Buckeye Basketball this year. Always like to thank Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Anything you need hunting or fishing-wise, go see Holloway Outdoors and Marine.
Yeah, also like to thank BK Distributors. BK Distributors and BK Apparel and BK Promotions, headline sponsors for all of Buckeye Athletics. Anything you need with a logo on it, go see Scott and the team at BK Distributors. All right, Josh, 2:08 left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Panthers have dropped down to a 9-point deficit. And
we were within 2.
A lot of it, they're doing what we need to do. Lynch is driving, and she's getting to the line, or she's not, she's finishing the basket.
Here's what I see. I see Pitkin stand underneath the goal and telling the Buckeye Panthers, if you do not drive, we're staying right here.
And they get
if
all the
you
loose
kick it
balls,
out, we're going to let you shoot it all day, and we're going to get the rebounds. And that's exactly what's happening.
They box out every single shot.
I mean, they're impressive. Like I said, they're 16-2 for a reason.
And somebody has to stay on Nolan on the outside.
Okay, well, keep this in mind. If you wouldn't have 2 of your main scoring starters in foul trouble in the first half, Pitkin could have 60 points right now. As much as Buckeyes turning the ball over.
West drives. Pass to Libby. She can't finish. Lynch with a rebound. Lynch drives and doesn't finish. Cross with a rebound.
Cross can't make it fall.
Lynch back to Nolan, and St. Pace steals it. St. Pace pushing the ball up the court. In the corner for 3. It's off the mark.
Gonna keep.
Ball's going to stay with the Lady Panthers.
All right, here we go. I can't see anything. Kicking out 2 cross. And again, they're just sitting back. Everybody's on the outside. We
got to make the 3. There it is.
And they're going to get her for the stutter step.
But she had her again off the dribble.
Yeah, and I don't get it because they call it all the time on her.
That's going to be a foul on Addie.
That's going to put
him to the line.
Lynch to the line. That'll be the 3rd on Addie Clanton.
Lynch is almost automatic from the strike.
Mark it. As that one's good. Bring it to a 10-point lead.
Misses it. And the Panthers do get the rebound. St. Pay with a short jumper, drills it. And St. Pay's on.
That's the jumper I've been telling you about. It's got to fall. That takes some of that pressure off of them just standing underneath that bucket. And look, comes back, man. And Lynch just drains the 3. To
takes
suck
an 11 point
right out of the cell.
St. Pay drives, shoots, and it's off the mark. Clanton can't get it to go. Nolan with a rebound. And here come the Lady Tigers. Throws out to Lynch. Lentz can't get it to fall, and that's going to open it up a little bit. 11-point lead for the Lady Tigers going into the fourth quarter. Good third quarter there for the Pitkin Lady Tigers.
Yeah, look, you got the Panthers pulled within 2 there, and now they're to an 11-point deficit. What they're going to have to do now is they're going to have to figure out a way. Now you've been shooting on the outside all night. You're going to have to finish with it now. Here, if you can get Natalie Graves into the game, maybe make a couple threes, the biggest thing you're going to have to do is stop Lentz from driving right now, because when she's been on the court, she's probably – what was the score there at halftime? They had
24-25.
24-25. So I guarantee you out of that, Lentz has probably had 12 of the points.
Yeah, and Nolan has the rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if you take off 3 things here, you take off Lentz driving, and somebody stay on Nolan on the outside, and box out. Yeah, I mean that's where we're getting beat right now.
Yeah, our biggest thing is now is they're letting us shoot from the outside. They have been all night, and we haven't been shooting from the outside a whole lot. The problem is when we go to drive to pass, we pass a 2-foot pass and we turn the ball over. I would love to know how many times we've turned the ball over. I can guarantee you it's 15 or better.
Oh, I bet it's more than that. Yeah. All right, here we go to the fourth quarter. It's going to be the Lady Panthers ball. Graves going to take it out. No foul call.
See, why we pass that?
Good job there by Sadie St. Pé. Getting back. St. Pé drives. Cross, can't finish. Good rebound there by Graves. That's going to be a foul. I don't know who it's on.
And the coach wasted no time. Strother's getting in the game and immediately into the fourth.
That's on
Abby Nolan.
Her second. West has it on the outside. Dishes to Clanton. Good!
Addie Clanton, there's those outside shots. Got to make them. Good job, Addie Clanton. Get some of that pressure off.
Johnson drives. Shoots, can't get it to go.
There it is.
All right, here go the Lady Panthers.
Outside, let's shoot at it. There it is again.
They're going to call a charge out there. And that's 4 on West.
Who called a charge?
This guy over here.
The guy in the back or the front, closest to us? Wow. All right. Did anybody fall? I mean,
that's 4 on West.
Yeah. All right, here we go. There's Nolan. And Markle going to take it at the top. Pitkin running a little bit of an offense here. Take some time off the clock.
That's going to go off the Lady Tigers. Buckeye ball.
Need to have a good outside shot here. Pull within. What you can't do is turn the ball over here if you're the Panthers. Need to go down and at least have a good shot at it. There's Clanton again. It opens.
Clanton, no good. Johnson's going to keep it out front. She's deep.
Steph Currytown off. And look, man, she comes back and gets the ball. It's going to be call a timeout?
I don't know how you call a timeout rolling on the ball, but they just did. See the effort, the difference in the effort?
Well, I watched her shoot it from way downtown. I'm talking about Nolan. That was Natalie Nolan, right?
Yes.
So I watched her shoot it from way downtown beyond the arch. And after that, she got her own rebound because she took off running after it.
Yeah. And dove.
And it wasn't like it was a bad shot. The shot almost went in.
No, she's a shooter. She is a pure shooter. All right, Lentz going to come come back out on the court for the Lady Tigers.
So the effort for the Pitkin Tigers is really impressive.
Lentz gets it. Shoots to Strother. Strother off the mark. Good rebound there by St. Pay. St. Pay drives. Cross shoots and drills a three.
I think that's the first points from Libby tonight.
Here comes Lentz. They can't let her get there. I don't understand.
That's going to make it 40-47.
7-point ball game.
Got to live and die by it tonight, girls. They are not allowing anything. See how they're just sitting under the basket? And there we go, turn the ball over. Oh, helped out there from the Tigers.
Yeah.
That was strictly Tiger ball.
Good save there by Cross.
Going to have a push on
That's
Martha,
5.
and that's going to put her at 5. And just like that, Abby Nolan, who can also shoot, will check into the game for the Tigers. So again, will it come down to the foul trouble is the question. And again, we just
can't
turned the
just
ball
throw
over.
it up in there.
Those lanes are not open. I don't even know why we're attempting to even try that.
I don't either.
And that'll be Pitkin ball still. And that'll bring us to a timeout here. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left in the barn burner, 40-47. But man, if you're the Lady Panthers, if you come out and get beat by a good Pitkin team because you played your best, you can take that. Tonight, I don't think the Panthers have played their best at all.
No, and you gotta find out who your hot hand is on the night. Right now, it's Sadie St. Pay. And she needs to have the ball in her hand on the offensive side of the ball, on the offensive side of the court. Her mid-range jumper's on.
Yeah, like I said, if
driving.
that mid-range jumper's on, because they're not allowing you to get to the basket, so if she can get that little pull-up jumper there, been working.
And I don't know anybody she can't beat off the dribble. So.
As long as she don't take that first step travel there,
Right.
she will.
So 4:49 left to go in the game. 7-point Lady Tiger Pitkin lead.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you.
All right, it's going to be Pitkin ball.
Pitkin
Under their
ball,
goal.
and is what you cannot do is give up a cheap foul here and get one of you to pick up a foul with 4 minutes left. Try to win it after the 4 minutes. And there is Strother out in the back top. No, that's Lentz.
Lynch can't finish.
Good job there by
Addie
Clanton on the rebound. We got to slow it down. Can't turn the ball over.
West comes. St. Pay drives. There she is. Got an open look.
Graves.
Now.
What do we have here? They called a charge.
Charge on that.
How do you? She didn't have the ball. That's going to be 4 on St. Pay.
Got to stop the ball, Graves. And Nolan for three. No good.
Well, let me tell you something. Abby Nolan is only in the 8th grade. She is going to be fantastic. When
She is going to be great.
Because she plays harder than anybody I've seen on the court yet.
And Lentz got it.
I haven't seen a lot of people in as good a shape as Buckeye in the last couple of years. I would say tonight Pitkin is in better shape than we are.
There's Nolan to Nolan. Good.
Mark it. That's going to make it 10-point lead. Here comes West. And that'll put Abby Nolan on the foul.
Good pass there, and Cross can't finish. Johnson drives to the basket. Nolan for three. No good. Rebound by St. Pay. West for three. Can't get it to fall.
You don't get a rebound against Pitkin.
No, you don't get it. Because they box out and they go after the basketball.
Fast to the basket. They're boxing out well.
If you just stand there, you're beat.
Lentz gets away with one there.
She did, and she knows it.
That's going to put number 3 on. You call a foul?
No. Timeout, Pitkin.
You got to keep in mind.
So what?
You got to keep in mind too. Still 2 minutes and 48 seconds left.
Yeah, it's a 10-point ball game. The Panthers got to get a little. They got to get a run going.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. We got plenty of time, and we have so many people in foul trouble that this game could change dramatically immediately.
That's a new word. Dramatically.
Dramatically. There we go.
And it was a combination of two words. Drastically and dramatically.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I like it.
Well, I can't hear myself think due to the loudness.
All right, 2:48 left to go in the game. Pitkin leads by 10. Drastically.
We're going with drastically on that one. Can drastically change at the drop of a hat. And here comes one of them. They're going to try to get St. Pay to foul out.
Lynch going to drive. And they get the bucket. And the Panthers turn it over. That's going to be a foul on Addie Clanton. That's her 4.
Number 4.
That's going to be Pitkin ball.
The heat's really turned on here, and I mean
yes,
the actual
it is.
heat, because it is hot. 1 minute and 50 ticks on the clock. There's a good cut, and that's what they're doing. They're just opening it up now.
They play a good brand of basketball. Timeout, Lady Panther.
And that's going to be a 14-point lead for the Panthers. For the Tigers.
Good time to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, fine time to thank our sponsors. Always like to thank the headline sponsor for Buckeye Basketball this year is going to be Holloway Outdoors and Marine. That's Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Anything you need, hunting or fishing-wise, go see them, Holloway Outdoors and Marine, or they are the headline sponsor here for Buckeye this year in basketball.
I always like to thank BK Distributors as well. BK Distributors, headline sponsor for all of Buckeye Athletics. All of Buckeye Athletics. Go see Scott and the gang over there at BK Distributors. Anything you need with a logo on it, they can take care of you. All right, 1:46 left to go in the game. And the Lady Panthers are facing a 14-point deficit.
Yeah, look, you're taking your top two scorers for the Panthers, and they have completely shut them down. They've done a good job of even underneath with Libby not letting her get under the basket. They played a good brand of basketball. There it is. We've been wondering.
West
that's
gets in
what
there.
we're going to have to do all night.
She may have got away with one there.
Yeah, we haven't been doing it much.
Strother.
St. Pay tipped it.
Yeah. Abby Nolan gets fouled.
Who are they going to call that on? That's a 15. She gone. That's going to be on Natalie Graves. That'll be her fourth.
No, I think it is Natalie Graves. That's right. And the 8th grader puts it in from the stripe. She's going to be a player.
Sinks both of them.
St. Pay for 3, off the mark. Lady Tigers with the rebound. Johnson has it. Lentz looked to the 3. Lentz drives and gets fouled by Cross. That's going to be number 3 on Cross. 48 seconds left to go in the game. And this one's out of hand for the Panthers.
Yeah, this is going to be tough to come back from, Cotton.
Lentz to the line, shooting 2. Short on the first one. Hits the second one, and this is going to be a game of shoulda, woulda, coulda for the Lady Panthers. When you're playing
it simply comes down to this. They played a lot harder than us, and we turned the ball over entirely too many times.
Clanton for 3, doesn't make it. Gets her own rebound. Drives, shoots. And that's going to be 5 on. Nope, that's 45.
Going to be Madison Johnson, the sophomore, going to pick up her 3rd foul of the night. Had to put Clanton to the line.
Clanton makes the first one.
Big old brace on that guy's leg.
Clanton misses the second one. Nolan with the rebound. Throws to Johnson. Johnson swings it out. Lynch has it at the top, and she's going to be fouled, and that is 4 on Cross. 22 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking
this one's all but over.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we don't need to probably foul anymore.
No. Lynch can't make the first one. Can't make the second one. Cross with a rebound. Cross drives. Dishes to West. West finishes.
And just like that, that's the ball game.
Buckeye loses to Pitkin 57-45. Good Pitkin team coming here, and you can't make that many mistakes playing a team solid as the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, look, you can't. I mean, you don't justify your season on one game or not or the other. But I can tell you now, we're better than a 57-42 or 45 ball game against Pitkin. Like I said, we turned the ball. I guarantee you, we turned the ball over close to 20 times tonight, and they were just playing a lot harder than us. They boxed us out. They cut our passing lanes off. We were trying to drive at alley, make those passes. They cut it off, and it took us a while to try to adjust to anything else. So it's just one of them things. You got to live and learn from it. But a team like this, you beat a team like this. I mean, this is a caliber team you're going to play in the playoffs as well. So
yeah, excellent ball club.
I mean, it ain't like it's just Pitkin. I mean, Pitkin can play basketball.
Oh, they've been known to play basketball a long time now. Great game, Lynn. All right, we're going to jump off for a little while. We're going to catch y'all back for the boys as they take on the Pitkin Tigers as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. The Buckeye boys going to be playing the Tigers from Pitkin. Girls lost one, got away from them there in the fourth quarter, Josh. But see if the boys can redeem the Panthers here.
Yeah, look, boys coming over a big win at Montgomery. Montgomery boys were really good. And that tip will go to the Tigers. Immediately Futch with the steal.
Fitz back.
Finish.
Can't finish.
And it's going to be quick tonight.
Futch with the rebound.
And that one's going to go against Holt. Gavin Holt's going to pick up his first foul.
All right, it's going to be first one on Holt.
Kicks out to Bass. Bass at the top.
Drives. Can't finish the layup. Futch with another rebound. They're going to get him for the travel.
What you like to see is though how hard Futch is playing.
Yeah, Futch is aggressive here in the first quarter.
Got in a little bit of foul trouble at the Montgomery game last time I watched the boys play. Going to have to keep our fouls under control.
Panthers with a steal.
From Jacob Bass. Gabe Brown here in the corner, close to the table.
Tucker. Graves looking to pass, finds Futch.
Gabe Brown for three.
There's Brown. No good. Off the mark.
And the jump defense there by Gavin Holt caused that ball to go high. Gabe didn't want it.
Shots off. It's off the mark. Ball is going to stay with Pitkin.
Kicks it right back out, and he's going to got a blocking call. That's going to go against Futch.
Fitzback.
It's going to go against Fitzback. Good pull up there.
Good rebound
by Gabe Brown.
Futch in the corner. Oh, just off the mark. That's going to go. I don't know why the Panthers aren't going to the basketball.
I don't either. Drew Markle going to throw it off.
We got another miracle.
Yeah.
Davis drives, shoots.
I'm not sure how many steps that was.
I don't either.
It looked like it was over the proverbial 2. However, that's going to be the first points of the night. He's going to go to the Pitkin Tigers, bring them up 2-0. That's going to be a charge.
And his feet were definitely moving.
So just like that, Panthers turn the ball over again. That's going to be Cash Wisby bringing it down for the Tigers at the top. What a pass down low.
And Miracle finishes it all. Fitzback.
I'm not sure what weight program that the Pitkin Tigers are on. But
Futch drives and scores.
They have some tree trunks. Looks like they have a good squatting program. How is that not pushing? They're playing very physical. And we're going to call a
ball there.
A block, and that's going to go 2 against Gabe Brown. If that's who they call it on. And looks like it is. That's going to be his second charge foul. And that'll put Gavin Holt at the line for the Tigers. And look at that, man.
And there we go again, out working us.
Yeah, look, I mean, that was 44 got head and shoulders above everybody on that rebound. Like I said, their squat program at Pitkin must be unbelievable.
Good look there by Graves. Graves trying to take it to the basket and gets the foul.
So a chance to pull within 1 here. And that'll also bring up Slade Dodery's first foul.
And he completes a 3-point play. Good block there. Rebound. And the Tigers out hustles. Davis.
He's going to get called for the foul. Futch.
On the 3-pointer. Three shots. Awaits Davis.
That'll be Futch's first foul of the night. And J-Dub Davis cannot make the first one fall. Looks like Gavin Jones is going to, or Gavin Jones, looks like Gavin Holt's going to check out for the Tigers. Tegan Farmer checking in. And a Brendan Dole. You make the second?
Yes.
So J-Dub 1 for 1 on the line now.
And gets the third one.
That'll make it 8-5, Pitkin.
Shot is going to be short. Rebound fits back. Puts it back up. Can't finish.
And J-Dub Davis comes down with another rebound. What a pass by Davis. Underneath. And Cash Wisby's going to finish it for him. That was a good pass.
Excellent pass.
You find time to thank our sponsors. That's Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Holloway Outdoors and Marine being our main headline sponsor here for Buckeye Basketball this year. I'd like to thank them. Anything you need hunting or fishing wise, go and see them at Holloway Outdoors and Marine.
Also like to thank BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions, headline sponsor for all of Buckeye Athletics. Anything you need with a logo on it, check out the trio team of businesses over at BK. All right, 3:29 left to go in the first quarter of play. Pitkin leads 10-5 over the Panthers. Fitzback drives, dishes out. Shots up, and he's going to be fouled on the shot.
And that's going to be Tegan Farmer, picks up his first foul. Pitkin is much more physical than Buckeye right now.
Bass hits the first one.
And they're physically bigger.
Right. Bass misses the second one. Good rebound and put back by Tucker Graves.
And that'll bring the score 8. I had 7. I guess it's 8.
He made the first free throw.
8-10. And a good steal by Graves. Picks it up a little early. And here comes Bass coming down.
Bass finds Fitzback. Fitzback's going to drive and gets it taken. Doyle kicks it over to Farmer. Davis for 3, in and out, and Futch with the rebound. Here come the Panthers. Futch can't get it on the court.
What took place? We turned the ball over, I couldn't see nothing.
No, it's out on them. All right, Futch brings it up. Benoit gets it. Shoots and scores.
Going to have a big game from Benoit tonight. That's the only time you can match size for size when Gage Benoit's out there. And Gavin Holt will put it back up, 2-point lead for Pitkin.
Graves finds Bass. Dishes out to Benoit. Finds Fitzback. Good look. Fitzback can't finish it. Good pass.
Good ball.
He stayed with his dribble.
By Logan Futch. And he picks up the foul. That was a good.
That's going to be number 2 on Farmer. All right, that's going to send Futch to the line. 2 shots with a chance to tie the ball game.
Yeah, that'll put Farmer at his second.
Futch makes the first.
And we're going to have a timeout as Coach Chad Johnson is questioning whether or not Benoit is on the scorecard. And it looks like he's not on the scorecard. I've never seen this before. What's going on?
It's going to be a technical foul if we didn't have him on the roster.
Who's it go against?
Us.
What number? Team foul only?
I'm not sure about that. Futch makes both of them. And now Pitkin's going to shoot 2 for the technical foul. And Wisby makes the first one to regain the lead for the Tigers. Can't make the second one. 1-point lead, 13-12.
All right, with that turn of events, 1:34 seconds left here in the first. Pitkin holding on to a 1-point lead, 13-12 over the hometown Buckeye Fighting Panthers. Handoff.
That's going to be a charge.
That's going to be a charge. I believe that's going to go against Drew Markle. Not sure who we're going to put it against because they ain't.
I'm not either. Panther basketball. Benoit gets it underneath, shoots, and scores. The big man finishes it.
So that charge did go against
42. Miracle. Benoit went up strong, made the basket, and now trying to finish the three-point play. And he gets it. And the Panthers take a 1-point lead, Josh.
Yeah, I had them at 15. Looks like it's going to be 14-13. Okay, so they changed it. That's going to be Dotery on the foul now at 2.
It is 15, Josh.
So I had it right, 15-13.
Big shot to Bass. Fits back, has it at the top of the key.
It's going to go against Futch. That's going to be Futch's second.
Is it Futch or is it Graves?
I believe it's going to go against Futch. Yep, that'll be Futch's second foul. So still 15-13, 40 seconds and ticking down here in the first.
That's going to be a backcourt violation. Panther ball.
And just like that, Gabe Brown to check back into the game. The big man, Gage Benoit, going to go take him a breather. He's done a fantastic job. Picked up 6 points, 5 points.
5 points quickly. Futch driving. Finds Fitzback. Graves shoots. It's off the mark. High rebound going to be taken by Dotery.
15 seconds. Holt's got it, driving.
It's going to be short, and he's going to get a foul on Fitzback.
It's going to be Fitzback's second or third.
That's going to send Miracle to the line. With 5.4 left to go here in the first quarter.
That'll be Fitzback's second foul.
Can't make it.
Pitkin having a hard time making some points from the line this far into the game. Excuse me, this early into the game. And the second one don't go as well.
And they do get the rebound.
And we're going to let them go again.
That's just hustle.
I don't think we have anybody physically that can match up besides Benoit.
We do.
Underneath.
He's coming back in.
Yeah, I mean.
That's 3 on Gabe Brown. And Benoit checks back in.
Gavin Holt will sink his first one. That'll make it 15-14. Looking for the tie here. 2 seconds left in the first. And Gavin Holt shooting the second. And it's in and out.
Benoit clears it.
Hit the fire alarm.
Why did you do that?
And just like that, it's a 15. I think that's 15-15. I don't.
No, he missed that.
He missed the second one. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not changing it. I drew my line in the sand.
He missed the second one.
Huh?
He missed the second one.
It should be 15-14, I would think. Anyway, look, the Panthers is playing sloppy, a little sloppy, turning the ball over, but they're not quite as in the predicament as they are with the girls. The girls, when they were playing sloppy, they let them come out to a pretty good lead there. This is a 1-point ball game in favor of the Panthers right now. And our boys, look, I watched our boys play against Montgomery. Montgomery's a very good team, and it was a tough game, a tough atmosphere. And, the boys rose to the occasion, and they did a good job finishing it out. as it was close neck and neck all the way down to the wire, and we ended up pulling up a pretty good bit there. So I'm interested to see how the next 3 quarters of this is going to go.
I got us at 16.
Wow.
Maybe I'm off. I don't know.
I know we're going to have a big night from Gage Benoit, which he's doing a fantastic job right now coming off. They're coming into the game, played about 3 minutes, picked up 5 points.
Graves gets his knocks out of his hand.
And nobody's really, once he gets in a bind there, we're all kind of standing around wondering what's going to happen.
Good block there. Benoit comes up with a rebound, finds Futch down, and Futch can't finish it, but Fitzback does. Good rebound and excellent pass by Benoit.
Yeah, look, Benoit's playing a good game right now. He'll get the assist on that one. And they still have it 17-15. Not sure about that, but they are the official score. Looks like Cortland's over there talking to him. If it's still there, at 6 minutes and they haven't scored, I'm going to put it up there. Well, they're going to have a minute and 27 seconds to decide. All right, Wisby bringing it down for the Tigers. Holt kicks out for the 3, and that right there just follows your shot there for Dotery, and he comes up and finishes it. And that's put us at 17-17.
According to the scoreboard.
Well, I'm going to mark it 17-17. However, I think it's 17-16.
Futch hands over to Benoit. Benoit finishes, and the big man's having him a night.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a big game from Gage Benoit.
Big 3 there by Davis.
J-Dub Davis regains the lead for the Tigers.
Finds Futch. Futch with a floater. Not good. And it's going to stay with Buckeye.
And Buckeye gets a bye with one there. That was a floater. Didn't make it.
Benoit goes up and finishes.
Looks like we're going to try to get a little more size in there, as looks like Craig's about to check in. Because I'm telling you, man, Pitkin is a physical team. They're physically big.
Futch can't finish the layup.
Good pass underneath. Can't get it. Graves with another rebound.
Pitchback drives.
And that's going to be
going to check in for Benoit. Benoit going to get him a breather. Having a heck of a game. Fitzback gets it taken from him on the way up. Davis for three, off the mark. Good rebound there by Buckeye. Futch for three, off the mark. And I will say, Drew Miracle did a great job not coming through this table.
Yeah, he did. That's a victory insoles or something.
It
man.
was. I mean, he
was up
stopped
there.
on a dime.
And I believe that's going to go against Futch.
That's against
No, it's
Fitzback.
Fitzback. That's going to be his third.
I don't know how he stopped.
I don't either. He was up there, man. I think he just comes straight down.
Good shot there by
Brendan
Doyle.
Doyle.
Regains a lead for Pitkin.
Not to be confused with Dole Hargrove.
Bass. Bass has it out. Shots up. Bad offensive possession there for the Buckeye.
Say it again.
That was a bad offensive possession.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot.
Good
block
block
there by Graves. And he's going to end up getting the foul on the back end.
I think they may call it on Zach.
No, that's going to go against Graves.
Oh, that's Graves first. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, Graves usually don't get into foul trouble too bad. 21-22.
Wisby misses the first one. Off on the second one, but they get the rebound. That's going to be another foul on Graves. Picks up two real quick.
Oh, they're going to call that one on Williford, possibly.
Oh, they
no,
did.
it's going to go against
Benoit.
So the big man will pick up his first foul. And you give them enough at the line, they're going to eventually start making them. That's 23. Give them a 2-point lead here with 3:42 left in the second.
Off, Graves with the rebound. Panthers pushing. And he's going to travel.
Wisby driving to the basket. And Graves going to pick up the charge.
Good play. Good defense there by Craig.
So that'll be Wisby's first.
Benoit catches it outside the arc.
So Craig and Benoit both in. Try to match up to a little bit of this size as Fitzback is down to three.
Bass for three. No good. Off the mark. Craig goes up.
.22. That's going to go against Colt Dole.
His first. Benoit looking to drive. Throws to Zach underneath. He's going to get it tied up, and Holt comes out with it.
Yeah, they're waiting for that trap to come out.
Off the mark. Good rebound there by Benoit. Benoit is going to kick it out. Here come the Panthers. Kicks to Graves. Graves shoots and can't get it to go. Can't get it to go once again. Rebound by Zach Craig. Bass pushes it down. Kicks out to Benoit. Benoit looking to pass.
Starting to cut those passing lanes off here, not giving them much underneath.
Graves drives, gets it picked.
Good defensive battle here. Both teams cutting off the passing lanes well. Neither team really shooting that well, though.
Kicks out to Doherty. The floater won't go. Gets his own rebound and finishes. Timeout, Panthers. Pitkin takes a 4-point lead with 1:24 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, neither team shooting that well. Best performance of the night on the Panthers. Right now, I would say we're going to Gage Benoit.
Hey, Benoit's got 9 for the night.
Yeah, look, he's having a fantastic game underneath the basket. But as you notice now, they've cut that little pass and roll screen down. They're saying, we're not giving you that anymore. You know, now they're trying to do it with a little bit. They got both big men in now that Fitzback's in trouble, you know, with Zach and him. And it's like they can't get that roll going. They're doing a very good job of cutting those passing lanes off right now.
All right, 1:24 left to go in the first half of play. Panthers will have the ball. Trailing Pitkin 25-21.
Looks like Williford is back into the game, and looks like
I don't know how to say his name. Futch driving, roll, spin, and can't finish. Gets fouled.
Futch needs to make these from the line. That's going to be number 2 on Gavin Holt, as he'll probably take a breather here late in the first half. Keep those fouls down.
Futch makes the first one.
Looks like they're going to make a
Pretty much a line change.
3-man switch. Try to keep some of them fouls down. Futch going to second. Futch is checking out. So that's going to be a 2-point lead, 23-25.
Panthers come up with the basketball. Graves pushing the ball up the court.
Kicks it out to Bass.
Backdoor cut, couldn't find his man. Good block there by Mason.
Gimbley. Looks like that's going to be a foul. Was that a foul?
No, I think he just went out of bounds. Buckeye
that's
ball.
going to be a turnover. So a chance to tie the ball game up here. 22 6/10 into the game. What's going to let it roll, and we're picking it up, and we're running at 20.
Futch drives, kicks out. That's going to be off the mark.
I don't know why we would shoot it that early.
Me neither. That's going to go out of bounds. Buckeye's going to get the ball.
Buckeye got lucky right there. I don't know why we shot it with 15, 16 seconds left. Maybe the call was if you're wide open, shoot it. I don't know.
All right, here we go. 3 seconds. Shots up, off the mark.
Gonna be a real barn burner.
Another barn burner. The 1 point game in the girls' game, 2 point game here at half in the boys' game. So we're gonna step off for halftime. We're gonna catch y'all back in the second half. All right, welcome to the second half of play. Pitkin ball coming out of the half, 25-23. Pitkin leads over the hometown Panthers.
Quickly driving, they're going to get Benoit on the push. So that'll be and one.
That's two on Benoit.
Benoit second.
Miracle to try to finish the three-point play. Can't get it to go. Fits back, gets the rebound, and gets fouled on the reach. That's going to go against Holt.
So that'll be 3 on Holt here early in the third. Benoit outside, fits back. Boys play a lot like the girls. They do not allow you to get in those passing lanes to try to. They say we're going to make you live and die by the outside. Not sure exactly what was called there.
That foul's going to go against Miracle. That's going to be his second.
So quickly, Pitkin comes out, gets 2 fouls.
Fitchback drives, can't finish the layup. Fitchback's got to finish those.
He's a little bit out of position there. I think he thought he was going to take a hit and go down.
Good defense there by Tucker Graves. Gets in the passing lane. Now
Graves
pushes it
is
up.
Playing really well on the defense side of the ball. Really keeping the Panthers in. Really keeping the Panthers.
Benoit, no good. That's the first one Benoit's missed all night.
Yeah, he was there, just couldn't make the finish. I think they're going to have to open a little bit on the outside, though, there to get Pitkin out of that paint. And there he is, wide open.
Going to be short. Fits back with a rebound.
Got the numbers on him. Graves there on Graves immediately. Again, they're staying back, not letting those passing lanes open.
Fitzback drives and finishes.
Had to bring it to a 2-point deficit. Thought that ball was coming into the table. Good job there by Dole.
Shot by Wisby for 3.
Wisby knocks one down.
Gives Pitkin a 5-point lead.
2. Wisby's knocked the wind out of the sail with the threes.
Good pass down deep. Benoit can't finish.
And now they're getting him out of position.
Almost stole. In and out. Graves with a rebound. Bass pushes it to Benoit. Bass for 3. And it's off. Graves with a rebound. Makes the basket.
Good play there by Tucker Graves. Graves is playing a fantastic game. I think he's one of the reasons the Panthers are so close on the defensive side. He's been playing really well defense.
Shots off the mark. Futch got it. He's pushing the ball up the court. Futch finishes. Brings it within 1, 30-29.
And we're going to have a check-in. Benoit looks like he's a little bit shaken up on his shoulder.
He's holding his right shoulder. Gabe Brown checks in the game for Benoit.
So we have no big man to match up with the size difference here for the Tigers. You're going to have to keep it.
That's not going to go. And Buckeye gets a rebound. Fits back. Headed down the court, and they're going to get a reaching foul.
Fitchback took off so fast.
That's going to be 3 on Daugherty.
Yeah, that foul will go against Slade Daugherty. And that'll be his 3rd. Pitkin still leading by 1 here. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the 3rd.
Futch drives. Can't finish. Rebound by Graves, and he puts it up and in.
Yeah, Graves is picking it up a little bit. Finally gets that lead for the Panthers. 2nd lead of the night for the Panthers.
Off the mark. Good rebound there by Graves. Blocking, and he's not going to get it to go.
Graves did a good job there. I don't think he needed to pass that ball. I think he needed to go ahead and go to the basket. And you see what it got him. It got him to the line.
Gets him to the strike for 2. Graves in and out on the first free throw. Farmer going to check in for Doyle. Graves hits a second.
Gives them a 2-point lead. 3 minutes, 55 seconds and counting in the 3rd. And he's going to drive, kick it out.
Out, and Futch gets the rebound, pushes it up.
Than everybody.
Gets the foul on the shot. That's going to send Futch to the free throw line, shooting 2. Foul's going to be charged against Miracle. That's number 3 on Miracle. Futch leaves the first one short.
Haven't seen Holt come back into the game since he picked up his 3rd. Going to save him for the 4th. Needed to make one of them.
Go. Davis drives. And it's going to be Buckeye ball. Davis was out of control on the drive.
Another thing I'll tell you how good a shape Tucker Graves is in. I've watched him play every basketball game this year, and he does not come out of the game. Very seldom. Plays every minute and plays hard. And he's got it in the corner now.
And he gets a bunch of rebounds.
Yeah, as hard as he plays.
Good look and finish!
And he gets one. What a move by Graves. Graves is picking it up.
Excellent look by Fitzback, and Graves finishes it, and a chance for and one. Holt checks back in the game, and that's going to be 3 on Farmer. Graves can't get the free throw to go.
Now they're going to try to get Holt's speed to match up with Graves and Futch. Holt, a very big guy and quick. And Coach Johnson
Timeout, Pitkin.
So look,
thank our sponsors.
Yeah, look, Panthers come back. They get that lead back. Tucker Graves playing a phenomenal game. Thank our sponsors. That'd be Holloway Outdoors and Marine, being the headline sponsor here for Buckeye Basketball this year. Anything you need, hunting or fishing-wise, go see them at Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Like to thank them. It's your one-stop shop, anything you need as far as hunting or fishing-wise. Again, that is Holloway Outdoors and Marine.
Best-looking boats in Sinlaw.
Oh, yeah, look, man. Got some of the finest boats in Sinlaw.
Also, like they BK Distributors, BK Apparel, BK Promotions, the BK Trio team of businesses. Anything you need with a logo on it, Fathead, Letterman jacket, anything you need, trophies. Go see Scott and the gang over at BK Distributors. They are headline sponsor. all of Buckeye athletics. All right, Buckeye leads 34-30, 2:41 left to go in the third. Pitkin ball. Shot up, it's going to be off, and
she ran from it. She didn't help you.
She said she ran and just pointed at you.
Right into the table.
All right, cheerleaders took one off, but she did good. You did good. I think the captain ran out of the way, though. All right, it's going to go off Pitkin, stay with Buckeye.
So Fitzpatrick was underneath the basket and turned around and threw it behind him to the three-point line. They did, however, get the ball back as it went off of a Pitkin Tiger.
Bass going to take it out at the top of the key.
Thinking when you're that close underneath the basket, usually Fitzpatrick puts it up. There he is for three.
Oh, I thought that was in. Bass gets it, hands it to Graves. Graves can't finish it.
Tried to do too much, didn't want to get it blocked. Just didn't finish it. A lot of falling around tonight as a Pitkin Tiger picks himself up off the court. And here we go.
Good defense there by Buckeye.
Buckeyes played a little bit of this zone, or staying in, cutting off them passing lanes as well. It's like Gabe Brown has it. Gonna kick it out.
Brown drive.
Kick it out to Graves, back to Bass. Bass thinking about it. Dishes it out to Brown again. Brown's in the coffin corner. Passes it to Futch. Good pass.
Futch can't finish the. Gets his own rebound, shoots, and still can't get it to go in. Futch. And if we finish the shots, Holt drives, shoots, and gets it to go.
What a move by Holt. Went on about a 5-minute lull with no points there. 4.5-minute lull.
All right.
It's going to put us just under the minute mark. Counting down 34-32, Panthers leading.
And it's off the mark. Graves with a rebound. Can't get the. If we just make our
second
layup.
Chance points.
Holt looking to drive, goes with his left hand. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Buckeye ball, 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Doherty checks back in for Wisby.
Wisby taking a breather on the bench. Wisby's been a force to be reckoned with when he's open. So 25 seconds and counting here. Still haven't got to see Graves shoot a three tonight.
He stepped in the passing lane.
They're just sitting there waiting for it. They're expecting it.
Good job by
Fitzpatrick slides in to the opposing bench and into the trash can, along with Jason Bernard, the manager. Takes it. Caught him, son. It was down.
12 seconds. Holt thought about it. Looking to drive.
Just don't foul him.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Buckeye leads 34-32. Not a lot of scoring in that quarter, Josh.
No, look, I mean, it's a defensive battle. I mean, Pitkin's not allowing the Panthers to use those passing lanes at all. And they're playing pretty good man on the outside. Once you get the ball, they're in your face pretty quick. Because you haven't got to see Tucker Graves shoot from beyond the arch at all.
Right, everything Graves has got has been driving in the lane, and he's got 13 points for the night.
He's got 13 points with probably, I don't think he's hit any threes. I think he's hit everything in the paint.
Yep. But if the Buckeye Panthers just make their layups in that quarter, we're up by 8.
Oh yeah, I mean we've had and then when we do get those second chance points, when we get those second chance opportunities, we're not making those either.
Right.
So you miss it back to back there. That's what kills you.
They're making great moves to get to the rim. When you get to the rim, you got to finish.
Yeah, I think what we need to see here is we're either going to have to get Fitz back, Futch, or Graves to decide what they're going to do and make them just drive to the basket, try to pick up some fouls, and get Pitkin in some foul trouble here. Because like I said, as long as we're staying out, not letting them foul and turning the ball over, we're not really benefiting ourselves.
Right.
So let's go ahead and drive the ball, try to make them foul us, and that way we at least hurt them on the back end.
Another barn burner here.
So that's going to put us into the fourth. 8 minutes left until we have a winner. And Graves is going to inbound the ball for the Panthers, as they'll be going on the opposite end from the table. And there it is, Bass. First thing he's going to do is shoot up a three and not
It's going to be
hit the rim.
Buckeye ball.
And he gets lucky. He gets lucky because the Tigers touch the ball and do not remain possession with it. And here we go. Just
be a jump
physically,
ball,
man.
and
Physically, Pitkin's so much more physical than us as far as size-wise and everything. Gabe Brown, everything he had
Same
to
way
try
in
to
the
get the
girls'
ball.
game.
Yeah, look, I don't know what kind of weight program there are on in Pitkin, but like I said,
Big block there by Graves.
Graves playing phenomenal basketball right now. As Coach Johnson calls the War Eagle.
He called Death Leopard a while ago. Davis can't get it to go. Brown with a big rebound. Good aggression there by Brown. And it was a good rebound.
Yeah, look, he's having to fight for everything he gets, and Gabe Brown's not that big of a guy. And look, he's standing his ground against him because there's some big boys out there. Bass in the corner, going to try to drive. Kicks it out to Brown. Again, not giving you anything at the arch. There's Graves, first open look.
Good.
And it's good. So that'll mark it 37-32. Panthers leading, 6 minutes, 50 seconds left.
Holt can't get it to go.
Graves going to get the rebound. Fitzback's open.
And just get ahead of yourself. You got the rebound. So slow down. Go down there and set your offense up. So the Panthers turn it over.
Yeah, but that's one of those things where you get down there by 7 with 6 minutes left.
Floater won't go, and it's going to be Buckeye ball.
I'm going to call it Pitkin. Referee talking to the administration, not sure about what.
All right, Buckeye ball.
Gabe Brown, open look, in and out.
They're gonna get Graves on over the back.
Even the push, that's gonna be 3 on Graves.
2.
2, I had him at 3. But you'll take those 2 fouls as good as Tucker's playing defense.
Good finish there by Wisby. Brings it within 3.
Here comes the pressure. As he's going to meet him at half court. Pass. Just got to have good offensive possessions here.
Kicks to Graves. To Fitzback.
Brown was open. There's Graves. Yeah, man, they're cutting those lanes off so good.
That's going to stay with Buckeye.
And he's going to call that Buckeye ball. I'm not sure what he was looking at.
5:12 left to go in the game. Buckeyes clinging to a 3-point lead. Gabe Brown for three. It's good!
So again, opening that up, that outside shot, like I said, we were going to have to do.
Holt drives.
Holt's going to pick up the foul there.
Holt headed to the line. Who's it going to be on?
Although everybody's hands were straight up in the air, I'm not sure how.
It's going to be on Fitzback, I think.
No way that's Fitz's first foul.
That's Fitz's fourth foul.
And Holt's going to sink the first one. And Coach Holt over there giving the champions talk to the bench. As he knows, he's been there.
Good rebound by Graves. Once again, he's pushing it down hard. Fitzback for three. In and out. Good rebound there by Graves.
And they're going to call a jump ball on that.
Wow.
Graves got absolutely demolished underneath the rim and did not call a foul. However, it doesn't go against the Panthers. They will retain possession on the jump ball. And just like that, they're going to turn it over. So it actually does go against you.
Wisby driving. Can't throw it off Panthers.
Here comes Fitzback bringing it down.
Gabe Brown for three. Good!
Gabe Brown's heating up from the outside. He can shoot. And that's the first time you've seen those open looks from beyond the three. And it looks like here comes the big man. They're going to try to get down in.
Good hustle there.
And Coach Morey going to call a timeout, so the Panthers will keep possession.
Hey, the last couple of possessions, Buckeyes really played some basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it took them a while to get physical there. They were just getting outmanned. I mean, like I said, Pitkin is a big team. And they were just playing harder than us. And here late into the fourth, you can see that the Panthers are starting to try to take over, get a little bit of control of the game as they're going up by almost 10.
Yeah, 8-point lead for the Panthers here with 4:03 left to go in the game. And this is when the Panthers need to make a little run and push it out there.
Yeah, look, this is what you say. Pitkin's good enough that they can get right back into this game. They're one of them teams, they can shoot well from the outside. They can go on an 8-0 run and just as easy. What you're going to have to do if you're the Panthers right now is time is your friend. You keep the ball, you keep the ball, you keep the ball.
Yeah, don't push it.
Just don't turn it over. The more seconds you click off that clock, the easier it gets for you to win this game. But what you can't do is force stuff and try to do too much and turn it over. With that being said, I'm going with Pitkin is going to play aggressive defense right here from the next
they're
4
full
minutes
court.
and 3 seconds.
Go. Go. They got it across. And he's blocked. And here comes Wisby.
What a pass.
And he can't finish.
Bucket went in, goaltending. Somebody slapped the backboard. Not exactly sure who, but we're going to mark it, give them 2 points, goaltending. You don't see that much. Not sure exactly what we're doing. with this full court press here. We're not moving.
Obviously,
we're not moving.
You beat full court press with passes.
So that'll be Wisby's second, it says there, but I'm not sure about that. 3 minutes. You need to eat the clock and not turn the ball over. Have good shots.
Cross court pass to Brown. And the Panthers turn it over.
We didn't throw it to anybody. We just threw it up. I mean, it wasn't a Panther around.
You got to know they're going to trap you. Futch pushing the ball down the court.
Go all the way.
And he does, and he finishes.
Good job there by Logan Futch.
Pushes the lead back to 8 for Buckeye. Dole for 3. It's good.
Dole can shoot from the 3. Here we go. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing.
That's how you beat a press. And he finishes the big man.
Just like that. Good piece of basketball there for the Panthers. Futch is going to get around for the reach.
That's 3 on Futch. Wisby travels.
And Wisby's going to get called for the travel. That'll be turned over. 7-point lead for the Panthers.
Got to get it across the court. Bash kicks out to Fitzback. Futch drives. Can't finish. Wisby drives. Dole for 3, no good, and Fitzback gets the rebound.
Don't understand why we do it. Got 1 minute and 34 seconds left.
Oh!
It's going to be...
He got called for a foul in his all ball.
Be number 4 on Futch. Minute and 29 seconds there. We shouldn't have passed that ball and let him intercept it.
7-point lead. You just walk it down.
Cuts into a 6.
Wisby makes the first one. And makes them both. Wide open, Gabe Brown.
They call the charge?
Yep. I don't know why we're pushing the ball so much. Five-point ball game, and Buckeye still pushing. Good rebound there by Tucker Graves.
And that's going to be pick and ball on the jump ball.
I don't know how they don't get a foul on the reach in before they get there. Davis for 3. Good. And that puts them right in the game. 2-point ball game.
Well, that's our fault. I mean, we were trying to do too much with 3 minutes left in the ball game. We're trying to. And look, you can tell now, Pitkin's intensity has picked up by 1,000.
Oh, yeah, because we turned the ball over, and we try to do it as fast as possible with 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, it's
with an 8-point lead.
You had several passes. I mean, we've had passes that we make where there's not a Panther around us, we just throw the ball up like we're anticipating a move. When you're up by 7 points you were up by 7 points with 3 minutes and 30-something seconds left, and now you're only up by 2 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. And keep in mind, you've had 4 possessions. 4 possessions. You had no points come out of those 4 possessions, and now you're only up by 2. And you have Fitz back with 4 fouls, Gabe Brown with 4 fouls, and Futch with 4 fouls.
You can't let them get to you. You got to get the ball across the court, and they do. And Futch gets it in one.
That's a big one.
That's huge. $55 seconds left to go. Futch trying to finish off the three-point play.
4 on Holt as well.
Futch can't get it to go. That's going to be a blocking foul. Charge against Gabe Brown. That's going to be his. That's done.
He's got to go. That's number 5. And that'll put the big man back in, who also has 4.
All right, Buckeyes clinging to a 5-point lead. 46 seconds left to go in the game.
4-point.
4-point lead, my bad.
Now
Makes the first one. And he gets them both.
Pitkin shooting well from the line when they need to.
Panthers got to get it across, and do.
Make them foul you.
That's going to be a foul. Going to go against Davis.
That'll be Davis's third. Still have 2 fouls to give. What you can't do is turn the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over right here.
Futch going to bring it up court. Timeout, Buckeye. 13 seconds left to go in the game. Buckeye leading 2 points over Pitkin.
What you got here, Darren?
I throw it to Futch, and I tell him to dribble, or Graves.
Where are we inbounding the ball from?
To the side. I get the ball in Futch's hands or Graves' hands.
You get the ball in Futch's hands or Graves' hands and they make a basket, it's done.
I don't even care if they make a basket. Just, they're going to foul them more than once. So you make them give you fouls, get your time off the clock, and then eventually you got to make free throws. But the main goal here is you get the ball inbounds clean.
Yeah, the biggest thing is if you turn it over, it's gonna turn to a nightmare quickly.
Yes, and don't pick up your dribble in the corner. Know the trap's coming. All right, 13.4 seconds left to go in the game. Buckeye leading 49-47 over Pitkin. Pitkin has 2 fouls to give. Gets it to Futch. Benoit goes up. Gets the rebound. It's going to be Buckeye ball under the basket. 6 seconds left to go, and Pitkin's going to take a timeout.
Well, they went with a shot, Cotton.
They did. I don't think I don't think the shot was planned.
No, I don't think it was either. But they went with the shot.
They did. They got lucky.
They got lucky. They got the rebound back.
Correct.
And hey, look, the big man did a good job. He went up with it, and I think he realized I wasn't supposed to shoot it. Did a good job getting his rebound. Look, Gage Benoit's played a really good game tonight. Him and Graves has played really well.
Yeah, Benoit's got 11 points, and that is big minutes for the big man. Tucker Graves on 16. And Futch with 12.
Yeah, I would say Logan's played really well when he's had to.
He has.
And Gage Benoit's played really well in the first of the game to keep Panthers close the whole game because, like I said, big
inbound here, Craig. Nowhere to go with it.
Called a timeout.
Yeah, Panthers can call timeout. You got to get it in. That's the number one thing is getting it inbounds.
As the crowd sits on pins and needles.
6 seconds left to go. Buckeye clings to a 2-point lead. I will give these Pitkin cheerleaders one thing.
I don't know how their foot's not falling off.
It ain't but 8 of them, but they're loud. That's going to be a foul before the inbound. That's 4 on Davis. That's going to put Bass to the line as it's their 5th team foul.
All right, what you're going to have to do here is
that's Wisby. That's 3 on Wisby.
You need to make one of them.
Need to make both of them.
Yeah, you need to make at least one of them for sure.
For sure.
It ain't going to be the first
get it to go.
You got to make sure you make one of them. That way it doesn't.
You eventually have to make free throws, yes.
He's going to ice him. Coach Johnson's going to try to ice him. Look.
Chad Johnson, a Buckeye alum, coaches the Pitkin Tigers, along with J.C. Holt, LSU Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
All right.
I know he's a national champion.
Yeah.
Played second base for the Tigers. Went on to play in the MLB.
Yeah, I think he maybe went to the Braves Farm Club there.
I think so. Another Pitkin alum is Edwards. He was a pitcher for LSU. But I heard he was better at basketball, and he could throw upper 90s on the mound. He was unbelievable.
That means you're a good basketball player.
But I think he averaged like 30-something points in high school.
Yeah, I think JC went where? He went to Oak Hill?
Who's that? JC went to Oak Hill, yeah.
Neither one of them. The 3 can beat you.
That's it. That's the ball game. Buckeye wins it 49-47 over the Pitkin Tigers. What a game here. It come down to the very end, and Pitkin had a chance to win it on a big 3 by Dole. It's come up just short, and the Panthers win it.
Yeah, look, I mean, it was a good game. Good game on both ends. The girls taking the L tonight. They're going to have to work through some of their aggression that they need to play. They need to come out. They come out a little flat. They're going to have to, they're going to have to really work on some of the things that they need to do, getting those passing lanes start.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and step off, and we're going to catch y'all next home game right here in the Panther Gym. I don't know who it is, John.
I'm not sure either, Darren.
All right, we're stepping off. Catch y'all next time.